Hello, welcome to the House of the Spirit. Welcome home. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Scorpio. Oops. Okay, 2 cards. 3. And this is going to be for the month of June 2024. Let's see what we have for the sign of Scorpio. And while I'm shuffling the cards, I would also like to invite you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to also like the video if it resonates with you. Let's see, what do we have for, okay, Scorpio. First card we have is Hecate. Let me just adjust the focus so that you can see the cards. Hecate with crossroads, and Shakti with energy, and Brigid with inspiration. Okay. Next we have the King of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, interesting, the Emperor, the 2 of Wands. Okay. Next we have the 9 of Wands, a lot of wands, the Ace of Cups, and Strength card. Beautiful. For the Oracle cards, we have Visions, Synchronicities, Confirmation, and Exploration. Love, Childlike Innocence, Play, Honesty, Essence. Soil, with Slowness, Physical Body, Depression, and Lack. Okay, interesting. So now I am going to dive a little deeper into the mythology behind each one of these cards, and hopefully tell you a story that might help you right now. So let me just meditate for a little bit on your cards. Okay, so what a complex and deep and multi-layered reading that I'm feeling right now, that is coming out. So, but let's start with the first cards. So Hecate, the Greek goddess of magic, and is representing the choice, right? She is also a goddess of the dark moon, of representing the fears, right? Representing our multitude of let's say voices or personalities that sometimes can be too scary for us to accept. And she is here presenting us with a choice, with a crossroad. There's the need to make a decision. But I really feel like either you have made that decision or you are about to make it very, very quickly. I think it has to do with your health, and also with healing not only your physical body, but also a spiritual part of you that is connected with the father principle, with the father wound, let's say. All of us have a father wound and a mother wound, because there's no possibility for us to grow up without some sort of trauma, some sort of traumatic event, right, that shapes us even if it's something that most people would think, oh, that's not serious, that's not something that is, too important. What is important for one person is not for the other. So everything is so relative to our story, to our own specific storyline, right? I feel like you are going to change your life for the better with a decision that you're making towards your health, towards your the betterment of your health. So, starting here with the King of Cups, we have this is Orpheus, this figure here, and Orpheus also joined the Argonauts. Jason here with the wands suit. We have the story of Jason and the Argonauts. He also joined them in the quest for the golden fleece that is here. So I feel like there's someone aiding you. There's someone that is helping you on this journey. And I think you are going to find out exactly what you need to heal, exactly what you need to do, and it might even shape your life from now on, even professionally. I feel like you might change your profession, your career right now because of this healing of this father wound. And why I'm saying this is because here you have Brigid with inspiration, and she's a triple goddess, a Celtic triple goddess. She has a Celtic harp here also. She's also the goddess of fire, of divine inspiration, of music. And Orpheus is, of course, well known for his music abilities, the sound of his lyre. And he is the one who tried to save his wife from Hades, Eurydice, and he got distracted and looked back, and she was dead because of that, right? He wanted to take her out of Hades, but if he looked back to look at Eurydice, she would die. She would stay in Hades, right? So he didn't trust, right? There's this feeling of having a wound that you really can't heal, but because of that wound, you are the one who heals. And this is very interesting here in this card because it is also connected to the healer, the wounded healer. So for example, the therapist that has to nurture the relationships, his own or her own relationships in therapy, because that's the way they can maintain a certain control, like a healthy way of relating, because maybe they're trying to heal the father wound. And I am really focusing on that because we have the Emperor here, and the Emperor is represented by Zeus. And the Emperor is the father of the Tarot. And after we have the Five of Pentacles here, and this journey of Jason, like arriving at the shore, being overburdened by his own achievements, but having the golden fleece right at his hand. And then we go a little bit back on that story, and we are here with the Two of Wands in the part where he has to choose what to do, because something is demanded of him in the Ace of Wands, but it's not quite defined, and it's the centaur Chiron that is here, which is also the wounded healer even of the zodiac, right? It's also here in this card. He's the one who informs Jason of his real objective, which is the golden fleece. So what I think is happening here is that somewhere along the line, you kind of lost this objective. You lost sight of what you were supposed to do. But now someone is coming into your life, either as a therapist, or it might be that you are deciding to become a therapist yourself in order to face this lack, in order to face this fear, to face this wound, and to empower that aspect of yourself that is connected to the emperor, which is the father, the all-father, right? Zeus is God. He is the creator. He is the father of all. He sees everything. He controls everything. He destroys everything, and he creates everything. So the source of our own life, of our own perception of ourselves and of life and of reality, is changing for you. And it might affect your career. You might decide to change. And certainly internally, there's a deep, deep change happening here this month for you, which is not unusual for Scorpio. So this is not something that surprises me. It's incredibly powerful. It's one of the great abilities of Scorpio to be reborn, to be transformed and transmuted, and kind of, it's like you are so malleable to the forces of creation. You are so connected to the forces of creation on such a fundamental level that it's something that's so hard for most of the signs. For Scorpio, it's just a natural state of flow, right? So it's really, really Scorpio-like. So now I'm going to check these cards, this part, and meditate a little bit on them. So just give me a second. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot to cover here. And I would also like to start with a little bit of the oracle card, and also go back to the beginning, because here we have the soil card with the physical body, and we also have this healing happening. I think this is also very important to make clear again, is that a lot of this reading for me is also about the physical body, about healing the physical body, even with the Five of Pentacles. It's very important here this month for you to focus on healing your physical body and on feeling strong on a very fundamental and basic level. And why do I say this? Because I feel like there are a lot of challenges ahead that you need to face with a sense of confidence and inner peace that also comes from being confident in your own body, from having this carelessness, not having your attention divided so much that you are not focusing. And you are going to have a lot of synchronicities that are going to confirm what you have to do and how you are going to go about it. So that part is very nice, because you're getting guidance. And funny, I think it's also something that you're going to see, because you have visions, there's synchronicities, confirmation, exploration. Especially in the exploration, it really suggests to me that you are going to see something that is very is going to make it very clear to you what you have to do in order to be healthy and ready for what you want to do. And I say this because I'm going to start with at the end. Here we have the Strength card with Durga, and Durga is Mahashakti, is the force of life, right? And controlling that this month. Not controlling, but channeling it usefully, purposefully, with intention. It's something that is paramount this month for you. So if you do it in meditation, which is also suggested here in the Meditating Shiva, the Ace of Cups, this feeling of being connected with cosmic consciousness, with the universal, with universal concepts, with self-knowledge that is deep, and with this sense of equanimity, right? Of not really having to focus on problems, not focusing on problems and not focusing on unbalanced thinking, like taking sides or being in a certain team. This person did this to me, this person was bad to me, this one was good. Like forgetting all that somehow, I don't know why, but forgetting all that and having this approach that is like a clean slate, because we have here also the card of love, childlike innocence, play, honesty, essence, like going to the essence of things and not wasting time, beating around the bush and blaming or feeling like a victim. These are all things that I think you're going to manage really, really well this month if you are inspired, if you let yourself also be helped. I really, really feel like you have the help of someone. Or you are going to help yourself because you are becoming the help. You are becoming the one who helps. And if that is so, then I think that also this reading is really inspiring and driving you and moving you into that authority position, right? Because that's also the way you solve the father wound. It's also, it's being the leader that you need, that you needed, that you feel like, oh, I really wanted guidance in that. I really wanted someone who would be the example, who would lead the way in this, who would tell me what to do. And suddenly you realize, no, I am the one who needs to tell others what to do. And also in that process, I will find what to do. I will discover what to do, because this is also the turning point into being a teacher, being a guide to others, being the light to others, like a beacon. But you really have to balance this physical part. The physical body has to be very fit in order for spirituality to function in a way that is sustainable and playful. There's a detachment. There's a need to detach from the physical. And I feel like that has to happen because you are healthier. Or it might even be that if you're not so focused on your ailments, on like keeping track of everything or obsessing over either diet or specific routines, or if you're more like if you have this equanimity, this detachment maybe from things, maybe you can see clearly what is wrong and exactly what to do. Because also here in this Nine of Wands card, you have Rama, which is at a stage where, okay, everything is peaceful, he won the war, but there are still rumors about his wife's chastity, his wife's virtue, because she stayed at another man's house. And now people are talking, and are gossiping about Sita, and that is destroying his happiness. So it's like you have everything you need, everything's in place, but there's a little detail. There's something left for you to do, and you have to be mindful, you have to be vigilant, you have to see something. you have to be vigilant, because then you'll have confirmation of what you have to do next, and you know what to do, and then you'll know exactly what to do, and you're going to do it confidently. Yeah. Yeah, I think I covered a lot. It's a very, very interesting reading, very inspiring and multi-layered. There's health, there's creativity, there's healing, there's career shifts maybe. There's this father wound that's really, really massive, of a massive importance. It's not the wound that is massive. Actually, I really think that once you look at it with a certain detachment, it's going to be very, very easy for you. It's going to be like second nature for you to resolve this or to work on it without feeling these, dark feelings, this feeling of not having what you need, right? So it's a really transformative, positive month for you, Scorpio. I'm very happy that you are recovering your health. You're focusing on doing an immense spiritual work that is going to bring so many benefits to you. And it might even be that you are going to also help others, which is something that I see a lot. I'm sorry. On this channel, actually, I see a lot of people who really are very honest and very pure in their intention to strive for spiritual evolution and also to help others. So it's something, an energy that I feel very frequently here and that I'm very grateful for. And I hope it keeps inspiring you also. So if you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I would love to hear your stories in the comment section below, so please leave a comment, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye!